exhibitions in more kind of traditional gallery spaces and things, which is nice to have that opportunity. And it's been really good. It's been really good to like be able to like say, right, I'm gonna have this period of time and I'm just gonna make like paintings and drawings for these exhibitions, not for a client, not for any other kind of project, like completely self-directed things. It's wonderful to have that kind of platform to play around with and experiment with, push my work in different ways. And like creating Burger, which is the company, and then the website's called Burgerplex, to like house all these other commercial things and just like to put them in one place and give it its own sort of little home, a little umbrella it can all sit under, and hopefully allow it to kind of be its own thing and maybe have a little bit more of a distinction between one kind of work that I make and another kind. Shortly after I graduated in 2001, I was lucky enough to get a commission to do to do a painting for an album cover for Charles Webster, who I knew some of his music but didn't recognise his name because he records under lots of pseudonyms. But he's from Nottingham, and friends of mine that run a graphic design company called Cubic invited me to like do a painting, like a pitch, to do the record cover, and very quickly they decided they liked it, and then I had to come and paint it, and then within a few months this album was released, and it was in HMV and it was in all the record shops and it was reviewed in magazines and newspapers, and they put my URL in the booklet, and I genuinely at that time thought, this is it, you know, I can quit my job, I just sit by the phone or in my emails and stuff, and just stuff is just bound to start pouring in. And I waited and I waited and I waited and nothing really happened. And then I got some more work and I thought exactly the same thing was going to happen, and I, you know, screw you boss, I'm leaving this job, and then nothing really happened. But what did happen, it was a slow build, because then I started getting more work and more people were interested in me and my work, and there was a bit more coverage and I had more stuff on my website, more people were visiting the website. So it was a slow build. I never have really felt like it took off. I don't think there's ever been like a watershed, like this is me leaving one stage or one sort of league of doing work and moving up a league or something. I never really felt like that. Maybe it's not really for me to say. I mean, I've started travelling a lot more in the last few years, so it feels a bit different, because for a long period of time after I graduated, I was in one place generally, maybe a trip down to London here or a trip to Manchester there, but generally in the country, in Nottingham, in my flat, working or in a part-time job. I left that after a year or so, but generally I was always around. And then the last few years I'm beginning to realise I've not been around, and I lose whole months and whole things, and projects eat up a lot of time, and I think I can feel there's been a change, but I can't say there's one job that made that happen. Yeah, like animation and cartoons and things like that is something I'd love to do more of, and things like Sketchnauts was great fun to work with an animator and get different people to do voices and stuff. But it's such a it was just a little project, and I'd love to do more. I'd love to make like a series or something that would have like 12, 13 episodes and characters and crazy stuff happening. I mean, you can't do that on a whim. Most of what I do is done on a whim. So I need to kind of knuckle down a bit and think about it. But I've been very flattered and lucky that animation companies have approached me over the years, and I've been a bit scared. I don't quite know what to make, what to do, but it's definitely one of my goals for next year is to like start to do more, like get that rolling. It can take years and years to get like a animation, like a series made, but I've never really got beyond the like pitching ridiculous ideas to people. So I might try and do it a bit more seriously and knuckle down a bit more. But yeah, no, I definitely would like to. And doing stuff like Sketchnauts shows me that it would look pretty cool and it would be quite fun to do. I am happy with how things are going, but I do feel I would like to push in a certain direction. You can drift along. You can. I don't want to rest on my laurels or become complacent. And I am quite a lazy person by nature. So, and it is very tempting just to do what comes along, sort of thing. But I think I want to do animation. I want to write more stuff, and I want to get more into. I want to learn how to do more sort of live drawing stuff in a digital sense. I don't quite know what it is, but it's somewhere in between being in a band, being a DJ, and painting live. There's some sort in the middle of that Venn diagram. There's some new little discipline that I don't have yet that I'd kind of learn, like to do, and then go out and apply it to different scenarios. So it could be in a club, or it could be at an event, it could be an art thing, or it could even be used in some sort of narrative storytelling kind of way, sort of picture show, sort of drawing and talking and changing things, making stuff up as you go along, and it being animated at the same time. I don't know, something like that. So I don't quite know where that is, but that's something I'm going to do. I've already started doing, and I will push on with this year or next year, 2010, the future. So yeah, that and eat more cakes.